Hello, guys. This is Ty, aka the Flip Man. Today, I have a repeat student that actually texted me over a very exciting day on Friday for him as he picked up a check for X number of dollars, which I'll allow him to share that with you. From the title of the video, you probably already know what it is. But before I get into that, make sure you take advantage of the 100 plus videos on YouTube. And you can access those through the channel. But if you don't know how to get to the channel, you can just simply go to howtofliphouses.net. Remember, the coaching and the courses, step-by-step wholesaling, housing, wholesaling, apartment, along with me coaching you through deals, is still available at junkers101.com. You can also download the free contract there that I use, the one-page contract that I think Michael uses also. Mm-hmm. And don't forget to tweet this, post it on Facebook, just get it out there. Maybe you can make someone's day and change their financial situation. So enough of me and my rigmarole. On to the star of this particular show. Michael, are you there?
I'm here. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. As I said on Friday, I always like to see when other people make money. It makes my day, even if I didn't make a dime that day. And you sent me a text as you periodically do on some of your successes. And Friday, you sent over a text, an image of a check where it was $24,000 and some change.
Right.
So just to get to that, would you just share, number one, what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, and then we'll get into that particular deal.
What I do on a day-to-day basis mainly is I look for create ways to look for leads. I do banner signs, I do letters, I do hand out business cards out in different parking lots. I do a variety of things just to find leads on a regular basis.
Okay. On this particular deal, how did you find this particular deal?
This particular deal is kind of funny. I found this deal about 2 years ago on Driving for Dollars, and I sent the seller a letter, let him know I'm interested in buying his house, and I ain't getting no response. And most people will, normally would give up. I kept sending this man a letter for the whole 2 years, and it wasn't recently till I would say about a month ago that. Month and a half ago, he gave me a call back and saying that he wanted to go ahead and sell his house because it was his grandfather's house. He inherited the house, so he wanted to go ahead and sell the property. So we met at the property and we chat. We created a great relationship, and I put an offer out there. He accepted, and I'm closing the deal.
So I didn't say this, but you're in the Atlanta market, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, so the seller, the owner of this property was he was there locally?
Yeah, he was locally, yeah.
Okay, so he only just responded to the letters that you continued to send him.
That's correct.
And so it paid off. My patience and persistency is everything in this business. It's everything. So once you put it, so if you mind sharing the numbers you put it on the contract for?
I put in a contract for $19,000.
What was that? What was the ARV that you came up with on that?
ARV on that one was $85,000.
Okay. Was it in really bad shape or
very bad shape? It was in really bad shape. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, once you put it in the contract, what was the next thing that you did?
The next thing I did, it's funny how I found my end buyer. A lot of people in the community were trying to find the owner of the property because they were interested in buying it as well, obviously. But I guess they didn't know how to contact him. So when I got on the property, and I was about to take some pictures, about 5 to 6 people approached me, asked me, do I want to sell the property? and I let them know it was for sale, and they was giving me offers.
Oh, so you never, so people just noticed there was some activity there at the property, and
Right.
they just came up to you to make offers. So how did you make the decision on who you chose to well, let me ask you this: what was your original asking price on it? You know, when I say asking price, it may be confusing to some people. Is that the way I train my students, and Michael obviously is following that pattern. You didn't advertise an assignment fee; you advertised the price, right?
Right, after my asking price.
And that's basically higher than the original contract that you have with the seller. So what was the price that you were giving people?
Price I was giving people was I think it was 25,000.
Oh, you mean on top of the 19?
Yeah, I had an account for 19. I was asking 24, 25.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is that if you made 24,000 on it, had to be higher than 24 though, right?
Right, and that was my asking price. And when the people was coming on the property, it was more like a bidding war. So they basically gave me their highest and best price.
Oh, so it went up from what you originally were asking for.
Right. It was at
so you started out at 24 and it went up to 43?
It went up to 45.
Oh wow. Okay. See, I didn't know that part of it.
Yeah.
Wow. So you were like, oh, wait a minute, take us through how that went down, because that's crazy. I've never experienced that in all the deals that I've done. How did that go down that it went from you only really you were okay with making $5,000 on it to going up to what you ended up making?
Yeah, what happened was, like I said, I have a bunch of people on the property. So when I told one person how much I wanted for, and I say either I want my asking price or best offer. One person asked for 27. Next person asked for 30. Next person offered for 40. And it kept going up and up and up.
So how did you know the person that you ended up going along with? How did you know that they were serious though? You know, because it's the first time. I'm assuming this is not a buyer you never dealt with before.
Right.
You know, and you can always run into people that's gonna BS you. So how did you know that this person could come up with 45 cash?
I asked him for proof of funds, and I need a certain amount of money. I need higher than earnest money, which was $2,500 earnest money.
Okay, all right. Okay, so from that date, how long did it take to close the deal? How long did it actually take?
It took about a little over 30 days. The reason being because the seller was real sick. He had a lot of health issues, so we was basically being patient with the seller. So it took about a little over 30 days.
But your buyer was ready as soon as you could get a clear title,
yeah,
right?
he was ready.
Okay, all right. So assuming that, fast forward to getting close to closing, the closing day. So you use an attorney that you normally use, or the buyer had their own attorney, or what was the situation on that?
We did what we call a double closing, and I used my attorney it turns out that what happened was their the end buyer couldn't speak good English, so they brought in a real estate agent, and my agent knew my attorney, so we ended up using my attorney.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, once you close the deal. I know the amount was 24 and some change or whatever.
Right.
As far as what you have going along in that 30 days, did you have other deals going on, or what is the situation there?
Yeah, I had 2 other deals going on that day. I had one deal off the MLS, and had another deal off. Had another deal from a buyer, a seller that I was working on.
Okay, I'm saying, how did you contact that? I know one of them MLS. How did you find that other seller?
The other seller was off a letter.
Off a letter, also. Okay, all right. How does your bandit signs work for you?
Oh, they work real well for me. I just put them out in busy intersection, and you're gonna get. I get on and off. I would say one week I get a call. Next week I don't get called. It's kind of slowed down.
Yeah. Okay.
But it definitely does work though.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm happy that Michael was gave us a bit of his time to share, you know, how this deal went down. Somewhat different because it took a long time to actually get this seller to sell. But that's one of the reasons why I try to stress to students and non-students that you know, you'll have people say you want to automate and you don't want to speak to only people that are serious.
Right.
But you know, that guy's situation changed. Obviously, it probably was more of a health situation that he may have needed that money. Right. So, you know, speaking, it's just my opinion. There's a lot of ways to do this business, but I want to speak to everybody because just because they don't want to sell today doesn't mean they don't want to sell 30 days from now or 60 days from now or a year from now because their situation has changed. But if you don't speak to them and you have some virtual assistant or someone talk to them and they screen them out because they didn't think the deal was worthy enough for you to talk to them, you're going to miss some deals. You know, it may save you some time, but hey, you know, this business, the great thing about it, you have a lot of downtime. So what else are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Besides speaking to these sellers, trying to get a deal and just building rapport with them. You know, I never tell someone no. I tell them if I know I can't do a deal with most people you talk to, you're not going to be able to do a deal with them. But I always let them know, hey, if anything changes, please give me a call back. Okay. And so, and that's worked out for me over the years on getting people following up with me because I was nice to them. Number one, I listened to their story, why they want to sell, wasn't rude or anything. And they follow up because I'm not the only game in town. You know, there are other people to call. But they call me back, you know, for whatever reason. So, you know, just like I said, I don't know everything, but that tends to work for me.
Right.
So what's next for you, Mike?
I'm increasing my my marketing span. Well, I'm trying to get my goal right now is to get about 10 more deals in before the end of the year.
Okay.
And also increase my marketing span as well.
Okay. All right, man. I really appreciate you coming on with us. And sharing your story. This is real, man. Mike, a normal guy. I'm a normal guy. I'm no smarter than you are. He's no smarter than you are. The difference is probably what a lot of people between he and I is that we just take action. You know, that's all what it's all about. Even if you're not sure, you're going to make mistakes. I still make mistakes after almost 13 years in this business. It's going to happen. So, yeah, but the thing is that the great thing about wholesaling, that's not the only form of real estate you can make money. And the great thing about it, when you make mistakes, it normally doesn't cost you money. It may cost you a little embarrassment, but hey, I'll take that if the check is big enough. You know what I'm saying? So the only money you ever spend is on marketing, getting your phone to ring. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You're not using your credit to buy properties. You're not using credit to cash to buy the properties. You're just spending a few $100s to get your phone to ring, and everything else, deals will just fall in your lap. But you have to be patient. And you have to be persistent. And that's it. So just to follow up, don't forget the 100+ videos on YouTube, howtofliphouses.net. You can get them there. You see this on Facebook, the same thing. Obviously, Junkers 101, you can get the coaching from me, the Flip Man, on wholesaling houses, wholesaling apartments. You can download the free one-page contract that we use to put these deals together for free. Just submit your name and email address on the home page. But if Mike, you have anything else you want to share with people that are watching?
Yeah. As you go back to what you were saying before, this taking actions. I'll let everybody know when I first started this business, I was living in my car, and I didn't have nothing at all but a public library in my crappy computer at the time, and I still made it happen. So I say to myself, if I could go from my situation I had then into now, I think anybody could. It's all about taking actions. Don't make no excuses. If I can do it, I know anybody else can do it.
Oh man, that's real. That's real right there. That's real. All right, guys. Thanks, Mike. I really appreciate, man, what you're doing for me and helping others. Much more success, which I know you'll have because you're out there getting it. You got a war chest that you can put back into marketing. So it's all downhill now, baby.
Oh, yeah.
But thanks. And everybody, as I said, it's real. Just take action. I'm no smarter than you are. Where I live is no better than where you live. Same thing with Mike, even though Atlanta is a lot bigger than Birmingham, a lot of deals out there. But hey, the checks still spend the same, man. But thanks, and I look forward to talking to everyone soon. And thanks, Mike, again.
All right, thanks.
All right.